Hey everybody, today we are just south of Birmingham, Alabama at the Tannehill Ironworks Historical State Park. And they do a trade days once a month. We've never been, and we're hoping that it's a good thing. Right along with us, see what we get.
Check it out.
SUV today, and all I could get is what fit in the tote.
And he's got about 4 totes where the stuff are.
Well, you put stuff in there you go.
How much are these here, bud?
$5.
$5.
They're from back in the 50s.
Yeah.
Anderson, Alabama, in case you had.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's an article in Country Living about ice cream boxes.
Huh.
That's fun.
Businesses or hotel lobbies have them carried in. Then they have the big stand. You know, shoe shine stand.
Yeah, right.
They go in and shine shoes, and it's portable.
Oh, I got you.
Now you said it had a date. Where's that date at?
It's got a patent number on it. Patent number is 1882.
Where's that at?
1892.
Where would I find that at?
Patent number. I got a card with patent numbers from 1860 to 1960. I can't tell when it was patented.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it has number. I guess you took it from that, maybe? But I'm not seeing a date or like a patent date.
This would be one of those flea markets that has something for everybody, but not a whole lot of stuff for us. We like the old stuff. But it's fun. It's a good setup here at this park. There's plenty of parking, trees and shade, a few places.
Let's see what we wants to do here. Like so. I'm gonna put it in this box with the wood boxes. Let's see. Maybe like that. And then this, I'm gonna put it underneath this. I think that's all right.
Can't give them away.
I know. The current generation just doesn't collect stuff just to collect stuff anymore like we always did. Like we were like looking for something to collect, and they kept coming up with more stuff for us to collect. And it's a lot of snow babies. Do you have any of these Gone with the Wind lamps in your store? They don't really sell anymore, do they?
Yeah. They really
Do they?
They do. We sell almost everyone we have it. That sales go pretty fast.
Really?
Hey guys, so we're back home from our trip to the Tannehill Ironworks Historical State Park down below Birmingham, Alabama. And we had a great day. Now I will say, when we first got there, again, we'd never been. The first couple of aisles, we were kind of bummed out because it was a lot of arts and crafts type stuff. And we were kind of expecting the whole show to be that way, but we did stumble on a few vendors that had some really cool stuff, and we scored some really cool stuff. So take a look. Here's kind of what we got. This piece here, we actually picked this up at an estate sale on the way back, and I don't think it's old or anything, but it's kind of cool. So it was I don't know, $7, $8, something like that. Six. Got the old porcelain globe cover with the angle on it, the 45-degree angle, which I thought was cool. Got that for $5. And got these pocket knives here. I think I gave $45 for all of them. Two old timers US. All of these are actually, well, I think this one's Germany, but all the rest of them are US. Actually, this one's not either, but this one is super old. A friend of mine looked at it. He said this probably dates from the late 1800s. So really cool knife there. All of them are kind of cool. And got this old galvanized box, which pretty confident this is an old dairy box. It would have had your milk bottles sitting in it. This is what you would have kept on your porch for the milkman to take bottles and leave bottles. And it came with all the tools inside. And I think I gave $10 for this whole thing, which is a screaming deal because the tools will probably bring 30 or 40 bucks for all that. Got this little sickle knife here. It was kind of different from the ones that I normally see. It's got a cast handle on it, and just thought this was really cool. And again, it was only I think $10 for that. This globe I actually got with another piece. He just threw it in as a bonus for me on that, so you can say I got it for free, or maybe I didn't get it for free. Let's see what it says there.
Porcelain and enamel.
Yep, so that's a cool piece. Again, it's got the white bottom. Nice piece. These two pieces here, these are Corning, and these are probably from the 60s if I had to guess. Just thought they were cool. Again, this was a random antique store stop. The guy was actually on his way out the door when we pulled in, and he opened back up for us. So that was nice of him. And again, these were cool. Vintage A&W mug. Got it for a $2 bill. And super cool little mid-century modern radio. I think you actually turn it to adjust the station. And I don't know about the volume on this, probably the volume right there. So cool piece. Don't remember what we give for it. Got the folding stick, measuring stick, $5.
cool piece. My favorite find of the day, my Otis Spunkmeyer banana nut muffins. Those were absolutely free, except for the $200 hotel bill that we had to pay to get them, but they're cool. And then a cool imperial brass fittings cabinet. I think I gave $35 for that, so it's a pretty cool piece. Then I've got the mail pouch tobacco, and I was a little hesitant on this. The guy priced it to me for $50, and I kind of felt like maybe it was a reproduction that had just been out in the weather for a while. But my buddy that went with us, he looked it over, and he was confident that it was true vintage. And it's got a red back, so normally I see a green back on the old one, so the red threw me off, but he looked it over, he knows signs very well, and he was confident it was vintage. So I wound up getting it for $40. Then here, got a little vintage sun water temperature gauge in the old pod, and it looks like it's in great shape with a little polish. Again, this probably dates from the 1960s, so I was really happy to find that. Double-sided MasterCard Visa sign. This was actually a flange sign, and somebody hammered the flange down flat, so it's not that old, but it's cool. So got it for $5. Couldn't pass it up. And this was one of the first things I bought also. It's a construction area, keep out, and had this hard hat decal on it that's peeling off, but same thing, it was $5, so it was cool. And then in all reality, absolutely my favorite piece of the day, this is what the guy threw the other porcelain shade in there with, and this is just a vintage light. And my buddy that was with us, he claims he has the actual the proper shades for this thing, the porcelain shades for this, so haven't worked out a deal with him yet, but this is really cool. And that's hopefully for my someday shop building that'll be inside there. And that's it. All right, guys, thanks again for joining us. Again, our first trip to the Tannehill Trade Days. We enjoyed it. I think you will too. Check out the link for the actual website for them in our comments below. And you can check it out, see when they do it once a month, again from March through November, I believe is when it runs. But you can find all that information online. Check us out again, subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff for us, help make our channel successful, and we will see you next time you ride along with us.